they're developing emotions, they're developing thoughts. They have lot many questions to ask, but there is no one to guide those questions in fruitful answers. So all teachers, parents should strive for a stress-free environment with collective efforts. I must say, it is not just me and you, it is all of us who are going to create a positive culture of work, positive culture for examination, and positive culture for accepting things. If we put our children in sports, they will definitely learn how to face failures. They will definitely learn how to struggle, how to win, how to define their victories. And only victories in life will make this life a very, I must say, a life which is not going to inspire others' life. So to become an inspiration to others, let students face every kind of situation. Let them have challenges also, but challenges needs a lot of practices. Daily school practices are very important. Daily habits are very important to make the examination system a stress-free system. So, Mishra sir, I hope this was a short talk from my side on the stress-free system of examination. And in the last 10-15 minutes, we can have a quick round of interchange of ideas and thoughts and questions. Yes, I am audible to my audience. So if there are certain questions from student side or teacher side where we can discuss things, we are open for that. Mishra sir, lot of persons have raised their hands, but they are not able to unmute, I think.
Just let me check, ma'am. Jate. तुम देखो तो किसने रेज हैंड किया है.
Or we can take the questions from the enamel B.Ed, where I can see lot many people are sitting in group. So one or two questions could be taken from there. Yes, sir. Yes.
Hello. Good afternoon, madam. Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello. Good afternoon. Today's topic is very nice. Nowadays, in the situation, HPD examinations, what you have given, that is very nice, madam. आवाज सुनता है मेरा? हेलो. आवाज?
Yes, sir. Yes.
आता है?
आवाज आ रही है, सर?
हाँ. आज का टॉपिक बहुत अच्छा है.
Hello, ma'am. Hello.
Sir, you are not.
Am I audible?
You are not audible.
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am. You are audible.
Hello,
you can
ma'am.
ask the question, ma'am. Please ask the question.
Good afternoon, I'm Rupesh from Kerala. Am I audible? Can I ask you a question?
Yes, Bhupesh, sir, you are audible. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, you just talked about stress being helpful in some of the situations. And in some ways it is, it's a hindrance for learning. So is it possible to quantify the stress at all? I mean, when will it be useful and when will it be not useful, harmful? Is there a way of quantifying it?
Yes, sir. We cannot quantify it in those terms, but definitely the stress level, when is motivating a learner to perform, is acceptable. But when you see that something being announced in the learning institutions or educational environment, and it gives a negativity among the learner, when we see negative traits among our learners, then it is a questionable situation. Then we need to take care of what is to be done. Little amount of stress for motivating the learner is absolutely fine. To generate healthy competition, that level of that amount of stress is fine.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Next question, please.
Dr. Benny from Kerala. Can you hear me, madam?
Yes, sir.
you are
Your
audible.
voice is low,
Please go ahead.
but you are audible.
Okay, you already said painting, then co-curricular activities like paint, dancing, and sports will create positivity. So why you are not giving much importance in the curriculum for these aspects? You should give more importance to these co-curricular activities in the curriculum. Then only the students will get a chance to go through all these things and they will create more positivity.
Hello.
Yes, sir. जितना मैं आपके क्वेश्चन को समझ
Hello.
पाई हूँ, you are talking कि why we are not giving due weightage to the co-curricular activities,
Yes,
or
ma'am.
why the
Yes.
curriculum is not giving due weightage.
Hello.
Curriculum is definitely giving the weightage. NCRT के जितने भी modules आप उठाएंगे, you will find कि time and again we emphasize on integration and multidisciplinary approach to learning. We need to integrate the things. Prior to this lecture, I had an interaction with the management students, finance students, that why B.Ed is having so much of integration of co-curricular activities in their curriculum, and why don't the BBA, BCA or BCom disciplines have this integration? You see the difference. If you have a multidisciplinary nature in your college, in your institution, you will find that every kind of person learn from this situation. If it is a pandemic time, we are not the only person who are being affected. That education system is affected. It is the education, it's the economy, it is the health sector, it is the environment. In totality, things has been touched. So in that manner only, the education systems should be such that the learner gets to know the diversity of the situation, diversity of the world. When we start stressing on this aspect, definitely we will have a joyful learning round. Definitely they'll join. They'll find that they are able to enjoy their lifestyle in their classrooms. But today, classroom is different and the outside world is different. They learn something which they are not able to apply in their life. That gives the stress. So this factor can be dealt when we have multidisciplinary and an integrative, inclusive approach in our classrooms. Yes, sir?
Okay, thank you, madam. Thank you.
We can have one or two more questions. And if an MM B.Ed guest students, if have students have joined, then students can ask the question. Is it a teachers group only or a students group? May I know?
Ma'am, both kind of groups are there.
Okay, so give this chance
and
to
I am
students
really
as
happy.
well, sir.
And I am really happy that more than 200 persons are joining this webinar.
Yes, sir. That's a true concern for all the education person.
Yes.
That this is a very important theme which you have kept, sir. I must appreciate that time and again we should discuss these kind of things.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So any student who would like to share their stress factors or anxiety factors, the things which give them a negative feeling, any student from the audience?
किसने?
Good afternoon, ma'am. Am I
Yes, very good afternoon.
I'm Dr. Selvi from Government College of Education, ma'am. But I had a very wonderful time I have. The session is very nice. I have understood. I have written down many different things to do. But one thing I want to know that how to make the students experience life, experience. That is, they have to gain each and every day. They have to go on experience. They should not feel afraid of things. That is the main I have got from you. Is it so, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. I can.
Experience of anything. It may be an exam, it may be a classroom or a daily routine work. Whatever it may be, let them have or let them enrich experiences from daily routine life. Or the
Dr. Tara, ma'am, we can hear you, and from your short communication, your interaction, I can make out that you want to say that when things comes into the routine, and we get familiar with these routines, then the things are simple and easy.
Yes.
The answer is inherent. Yes, the answer is inherent in your question itself. When things becomes a daily life part, रूटीन जब कोई चीज बन जाती है, it becomes simple, और वही तो करना है हमें. When we have formative evaluations, student becomes familiarized and they perform well even in their summatives or in their life exams. Thank you, ma'am.
We have to give simple tests now and then, simple tweaks or.
Yes, we can familiarize them on a daily basis in the classroom learning. These are the small interventions which a teacher should do. Administrators should guide. The management, the staff of the school should make out the strategies for these daily basis interventions. Definitely will have a joyful learning and stress-free examination environment. When it becomes a regular practice, it need not to be a final exam always, that it is going to be a board exam. It should be a part and parcel of daily learning process.
Thank you so much. I want ncte.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, can we conclude, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Definitely, we had a very enriching session, and there were a lot of participants were there. And I request participants to always join NCT session. They are always so enriching. Always we have a contemporary theme to share. Thank you so much, sir. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
So, Jai Bharat, ma'am. And I really thank towards for a wonderful seminar. And the audience are also thankful that they heard Dr. Promila's views and experience. And we will. I think that experience of Dr. Promila and guidance will be very helpful for all in their life regarding stress management. And this was a wonderful to have Dr. Promila on behalf of ncte. I really thankful to the audience, especially to Dr. Promila. And this webinar was organized on behalf of Government of India, organized by the NCT, in line with the Prime Minister's event, that is Pariksha Par Charcha. So we are really happy to have that webinar and hope that these seminars will be endless for the discussion. And I would like to request Dr. Promila be with NCT regarding in next series of seminar, ma'am.
डेफिनेटली सर, डेफिनेटली। और हम प्रधानमंत्री जी की जो परीक्षा पे चर्चा है, जो उन्होंने परीक्षा को एक उत्सव के रूप में सेलिब्रेट करने को कहा है, उसको आगे बढ़ाएंगे। परीक्षा का महत्व है, परंतु परीक्षा ही जीवन नहीं है।
यस मैम, यस मैम।
धन्यवाद।
With these last words, with the thanks, I will really conclude this webinar. Hope we all will meet again. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you.